have you ever wondered how your phone connects to the network? Well, buckle up because we're about to dive into the fascinating world of mobile networks, the unsung heroes that keep us connected every day, every hour, every minute. Mobile networks are like the invisible highways of the digital world. They allow our phones to connect to the internet, make calls, send texts, and so much more. Without them, we wouldn't be able to share that hilarious meme, check the latest sports scores, or even order that late-night pizza. But how does this all work? Well, the key players here are those towering structures you might have seen dotting the landscape, network towers. Network towers, or cell towers as they're often called, are the linchpins of mobile communication. They're like the post offices of the digital world, sending and receiving signals from our phones and making sure they get to the right place. Each tower covers a specific area, or cell, and when your phone is within that area, it communicates with the tower, allowing you to make calls, send texts, and browse the internet. But how do these towers communicate with our phones? That's where radio waves come into play. You see, when you make a call or send a text, your phone converts your voice or message into a digital signal. This signal is then transmitted as radio waves to the nearest network tower. Radio waves are a type of electromagnetic wave, just like light or microwaves. They have the unique ability to travel long distances and pass through obstacles, which makes them perfect for mobile communication. Once the tower receives these radio waves, it sends them onto a central hub, which then routes them to the correct destination, whether that's another phone, a computer, or a server halfway around the world. So, the magic behind your phone's connection to the world lies in these towering structures known as network towers. They're the unsung heroes of our digital age, tirelessly sending and receiving signals day in and day out to keep us connected. From afar, a network tower might seem like just another tall structure, but there's more to it than meets the eye. A network tower, often called a cell tower or mobile tower, is a complex piece of technology that involves several key components working together. Let's take a closer look at what makes a tower tick. At the base of the tower, you'll find the base station. This is essentially the brain of the operation. The base station manages the radio networks and handles communication with mobile phones. It's a hive of activity, constantly monitoring and adjusting the network to keep it running smoothly. Next up, we have the antennas. When you look at a network tower, the antennas are the most visible parts. They're usually arranged in triangular patterns high up on the tower. These antennas are not just for show. They play a crucial role in the transmission and reception of signals. They do this by converting electrical signals into electromagnetic waves and vice versa. This conversion is what allows your phone to communicate with the network. Finally, we have the transceivers. These are the go-betweens. Transceivers, as their name suggests, both transmit and receive signals. They work closely with the antennas, sending signals up for broadcast and receiving incoming signals to pass on to the base station. Together, the base station, antennas, and transceivers form a finely tuned machine. Each component plays a crucial role in ensuring that your phone can send and receive information. Whether you're sending a text, making a call, or streaming a video, these components are working together to make it happen. But it's not just about your individual phone. These towers are handling thousands, sometimes millions, of connections at once. They're constantly adjusting and managing signals to ensure everyone stays connected. And they do it all in real time, often without us even noticing. Each part of the tower works together to ensure that your phone stays connected no matter where you are. Ever thought about the journey your texts, calls, and data go through before reaching their destination? It's an incredible process, one that takes place in split seconds, and it all starts right in the palm of your hand. When you send a text or make a call, your phone converts the information into radio waves. These waves are a type of electromagnetic energy that can travel through the air at the speed of light. Now, imagine your phone as a tiny radio station. When you press send or call, Your phone broadcasts these radio waves just like a radio station broadcasts music. The broadcasted waves then embark on their journey, soaring through the air until they reach the nearest network tower. These towers are strategically placed to cover as much area as possible. They act like giant antennas, always listening for the radio waves from your phone. Once the tower catches your signal, it's not time to relax just yet. The tower now has to send the signal on its next leg of the journey. This could be to another tower, closer to the recipient, or directly to the recipient's phone if they're in the same coverage area. The recipient's phone then catches the radio waves from the tower. Just like your phone acted as a radio station, the recipient's phone acts as a radio receiver. It takes the radio waves and converts them back into the information you sent, a voice, a text, or even a video. And voila, that's how your messages and calls reach their destination. All this happens in just a few milliseconds. It's an intricate dance of conversion and transmission of signals and receivers, happening every second of every day, all over the world. This is the magic of signal transmission, a process that we so often take for granted. It's a testament to human ingenuity and our quest to stay connected, no matter the distance. The journey of a signal, from your phone to the tower and back, happens in the blink of an eye. In the world of network towers, frequency is king. Frequency, in simple terms, is the rate at which something happens over a particular period or in a given sample. When we speak about frequency in telecommunications, we're referring to the number of cycles per second measured in hertz that a wave completes. This wave can be anything from a light wave to a radio wave, and in our case, the radio waves that carry our mobile data. But how does frequency affect our mobile networks? Well, imagine frequency as a highway. The higher the frequency, the wider the highway, and the more data it can carry at once. This is why higher frequencies often equate to faster data speeds. However, there's a trade-off. Higher frequencies have a shorter range and are more easily obstructed by buildings, trees, and even rain. This is why your phone might struggle to get signal inside a building or during a thunderstorm. Now, let's delve into how different networks use frequency. Each generation of network, from 2G to 5G, operates on different frequency bands. 2G, the second generation of mobile networks, operated on frequencies below 1 GHz. As we moved to 3G and 4G, these frequencies increased, providing faster data speeds but over shorter distances. This is why we started to see a proliferation of network towers in urban areas. And now we have 5G networks operate on even higher frequencies, up to 100 GHz. This allows for extremely high data speeds but over very short distances. To counteract this, 5G networks will require a large number of small, localized network towers, often referred to as small cells. Thus, the speed and quality of your connection depend heavily on the frequency used by your network provider. It's a careful balancing act between speed, range, and the number of obstructions in the environment. So, the next time you're browsing on your smartphone, remember, you're riding the waves of frequency. As technology evolves, so do network towers. In the realm of mobile communication, the future holds an exhilarating promise: the transition to 5th generation or 5G and beyond. This isn't just a simple upgrade from 4G, it's a monumental leap that could revolutionize the way we connect and communicate. The 5G era will usher in an age of ultra-high-speed networks with the potential to deliver data at rates that seem almost unimaginable today. We're talking about gigabit speeds that can download a full-length movie in a matter of seconds. But it's not just about speed. 5G will also significantly reduce latency, the tiny delay before a transfer of data begins following an instruction. This will be crucial for real-time applications such as autonomous driving and remote surgery, where every millisecond counts. And then there's the issue of network coverage. As we all know, dead zones are a bane for mobile users. But as technology advances, network towers themselves are becoming more sophisticated and efficient. Future towers will be equipped with intelligent systems that can dynamically adjust coverage and capacity as per the demand. This means fewer dead zones and a more consistent connection wherever you go. The transition to 5G is also paving the way for the Internet of Things, where everything from your fridge to your car will be connected. This will require a massive increase in the number of network towers, but they won't be the towering structures we're used to. They'll be smaller, more numerous, and more strategically placed to ensure a seamless, uninterrupted connection. Of course, the journey to this exciting future isn't without challenges. Issues such as infrastructure cost, energy consumption, and data security need to be addressed. But with ongoing research and innovation, these hurdles can be overcome. As we step into the future, network towers will continue to evolve, promising faster, more reliable connections for all. And that's not just a boon for tech enthusiasts, but a game changer for society at large. So here's to the future of network towers, a future of unprecedented connectivity.